It's high noon. Draw. Oh yeah?
Hello, it's Master 347, and yeah, very surprised to hear me, right? Well, I decided to do another playthrough, live commentary. I just kind of felt like it. But this one, yep, Dark Souls 2, Scar of the First Sin. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with this game, but anyway, it's going to be a live commentary. I'm actually going for a specific build, sort of. You'll see soon enough, but yeah. Now, Scar of the First Sin is actually sort of like a different version from the original Dark Souls 2, but I'll explain that a bit later on. For now, let's just hop right in. Yeah, this is the only Dark Souls game which I know of which actually had made slight improvements to stuff the original game, and they were actually kind of justified for the most part. But it didn't make the game still. But still, the game still kind of pissed me off at a lot more points. do blah 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 from software, usual stuff. But here we are, Scar of the First Sin. Yep, just the usual calibrations. So let's just go to a new game. Yes, I'm not doing like a new game plus so I can continue on from that save file. I'm doing a whole new game here. Just for fun. Saving save data. An odd thing to put in.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. into a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
And it begins, sort of. Things betwixt. It begins. Oh boy. Just get used to the controls. Yes. Bringing it back now. That's right, circle around. Double tap circle to do a dodge roll, sort of. But for now, there's not much we can really do. Actually, oh, wait a minute. There is one thing we can get. Where is it? I think it's around here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. This weird thing, a rusted coin. Yeah, what that is actually is it helps you get rare stuff from enemies. Oh, there's an item there. We can actually get that, but we do it in a bit. Let's actually, well, be more prepared first. You know what I mean. Ugh, what are these controls? So yeah, there's a lot of controls here. That was it. Let's see. Game options. Jump controls, circle, voice restricted, cross region play. Ah, that's a bit better. Okay.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Okay, try to recall your name. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna pick basically my username. Massimmune? I know it's pronounced Massimmune, but I always put out to as mass immune. Yeah. I just call it mass immune. I think 347, that seems a bit much. Could I fit it in? Should I? Mass immune 347? What the hell? This is my YouTube name. Okay. Yes, I'm fine with this.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Now it's time for character creation. And, yep. We're going to go class and gift a bit later. There's also advanced settings so you can have a lot more so there we go, it's a lot more settings here too, as you see. I go for a bit more young, but that's just me. Masculine or feminine. I'm choosing a more female character. So what I'm going to do now is off screen. I am going to actually just create the rest of my character, and then you'll see what it looks like. So I'll see you guys then. And I am back. Yep. Not too shabby. But now it's time for the classes and gift. Yes. Just like before in the first game. Now, here's my first real complaint. Looks like we got some nice choices here. Wait a minute. There's the Pyromancer. Yes, this is the first Pyromancer of the game. There is no Pyromancer here. It's gone. Completely. Like, there is Pyromancy in the game, but for some reason, for its very start, it decides to not give you any, which I thought was stupid. I don't know why they did that. They brought us back in Dark Souls 3, but I don't know why I took it out in Dark Souls 2, even though there is Pyromancy in it, which is dumb. But if you never played this game before, then one good person is either a knight or a warrior is a good first step. Warrior basically comes with a shield, which is pretty nice. Bandit, close second, because he also comes with a bow and arrow, which is pretty sweet. Then there's the cleric, basically a healer, but still some pretty nice things to have and follow. Yeah, you can use this to check out the stats right here. But the absolute worst class to start off with, and even if you're doing a magic one, is the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer has really low stats all around mostly. Its strength is 3. Yeah. Which means you won't be able to use much weapons at the start. Yes, you start with a nice basic Sorcerer spell in the catalyst, but the problem is though that since you have such low strength, you'll be wasting your time trying to level that up a little bit. So, yeah. I highly recommend not starting with this. I'm starting with a magic build, I will be using sorceries, but I'm not going to start with the Sorcerer. It's just way too... this is not very good. There's also Explorer. Which also isn't bad. Not very powerful though, but has pretty nice stock of items, so it makes it quite versatile. And even starts with a ring, which is 332. And then there's the Deprived. So why didn't I start with this? Well, partly for one reason for the challenge. The other reason is that all its stats are pretty much even, so it makes it easier to level we wanted, but I'm not so deprived. When I first played the game, I actually started out with a swordsman because it had dual swords, which I thought was really cool and interesting. I am not now with the sorcerer either, because that 3 strength is just terrible, so no. But I will do on a magic build, so I'm actually going to start off with, well, as the cleric. Yes. Clerics on pilgrimage, high faith, and miracles guide the way. 9 sorcerers cast sorceries of high intelligence and attunement. But yes, I guess I'll go over some of the stats as well a bit later. But yeah, it is tempting to start with a sorcerer, but yeah, such low stats that it's frustrating, and you do start with a spell, but it only has like 30 uses. And yeah, so no. At least the cleric on the other hand has a decent weapon, and I can also heal as well, which is pretty sweet. Don't get me wrong though, he still was pretty weak defense wise. But if you've never played the game before, starting with some of the others is much better. But do not start with sorcerer unless you're really skilled at the game, because it's just too ridiculous and brutal. So I'm gonna be a cleric. Now for our gift. There's a life ring, slightly increases active HP, human effigy, return hollow to life, healing rare, basically a bunch of healing items. So that's nice. See the giants, petrify something. Bonfire aesthetic. Basically just like a reset, a giant reset, so it's actually pretty sweet. Petrify something. It's yeah, simple. You may be used with some use someday. What does petrify something do again? Am I thinking of something else? Because I know there are important, I think. Human effigy. Oh right, yeah. You start as human, but when you die you become hollow. And what happens, your health is reduced actually in this time. But not only that, the thing is in this game, if you keep getting killed, your health will keep reducing over and over again until you until human effigy. That's one reason why this game is, I feel, might be actually a bit tougher, especially at the beginning. But if you've never played before, the healing wares is a safe bet because you have a ton of healing items at the start, especially if you've never played before, which will be pretty useful. Life ring isn't bad though as well, for those who want a bit more health. Petrify something. Is that important? Or am I thinking of something else? Petrify something. I'm so sorry about this. I'll be back in a bit once I've determined what that is again. Because I might be thinking of something else, but I want to make sure. Okay, I'm back. Yep, now I remember now. Petrify something is actually used to trade for something else, but yeah, I don't really need to do that. And even though I'm a healer, so that's actually quite nice. So that's why I'm not going to start off with this healing wares, because the cleric is more of a healer, has mostly healing spells. Has few attack spells as well, but mostly healing. But if you're not doing any of the healing, if you're not either the cleric or something, and you're not sure, then healing wares is definitely a safe bet. But the life ring is actually pretty sweet. Can be pretty nice as well. And also a human effigy as well. Okay, homeward bone. No, don't start with that. You're getting more enough of those later on. That is a complete waste. Don't start off with that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. These gifts this time aren't really as good as compared to the first game. The first game is pretty obvious. Unless you're a thief, you have the master key. Easy. But this time, they're pretty lackluster at the most start. I'm gonna go for a life ring. How the extra health wouldn't hurt. Okay, and that is finalized creation. Yes.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
We're pretty
Through the
long.
door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Ugh. The worst part is, they're not joking. In other words, you're gonna die over and over again. That's the whole point. So yeah. Kinda sucks. But who is this woman right here?
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
It's want to change actually.
My name is Millibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on. The old women were keepers, but now the fire shows signs of fading, and the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, firekeepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds. The old women are sisters. Long ago, but now...
And if we go up here, let's see. There's a treasure up here we can get. I think there are other treasures here we can get later on. Let's get this one at the moment. Human effigy. Yeah, you see? That's why you don't start with human effigy. Right there. Yeah, again, the sublines are pretty... just not that good. Okay, check equipment. Oh yeah, and of course, we don't even get started off with this, which is weird. There. Now we have a bit more health. Yes, tap, hold circle to run, tap it to roll. This is essential. Now before we move on, I actually want to go back here first and activate this. This is a bonfire. Remember these. This is where you go when you need to backtrack, whenever you need to heal, pretty much everything, quite frankly. Yep, that's the first good. That's one of the few good things about this one, is the fact that, well, you can actually backtrack and travel, which is really cool. Here we are. Last one dead, and a torch. Can't heal or anything because we need to attune some spells. Oh, either that, we actually do need to heal in general. But yeah, it's L1 and R1 to attack. Use L2 to like do this special move with a shield that lets you do a parry. And that's the healing move in action. Pretty sweet. And you probably noticed there's a little red cross there. And that's because I didn't want to do that. That's because I don't have the strength to fully use this just yet. With the whole triangle, there's no cross there anymore. That's because when you dual wield the weapon instead, it makes up for the strength that you don't have. That makes this weapon kind of annoying. But unfortunately, we're not entirely done here just yet. There's a few items we can get as well. Actually, no. I'm going to go for the tutorial first and then backtrack to get that item. Because I'm pretty rusty here and I do not want to die. So, yes. Let's backtrack first. I mean, not backtrack. Let's go here first and have a look. Because the game actually tells you how to go through this. But yeah, if you did pick cleric like me, press triangle to double wield your weapon. And these are the sconces. That's a new thing in this game. Torches. Yeah. Basically, you use this to go back and use this to light up the way when stuff gets dark, and it's pretty cool. Actually, if you light them all, you actually get a reward. In the original Dark Souls 2 though, these torches are entirely pointless. If you just adjusted the TV screen, as in the contrast a bit bright, then you can actually see perfectly fine, which made lighting torches pointless. They're pretty pointless actually, to be honest. The only reason doing it is to get certain prizes or rewards and stuff, which I will be doing along the way. But honestly, I'm glad they dropped it in Dark Souls 3. It had potential, but they just didn't utilize it enough. So, yeah. Also, thing about torches is that there's a timer on them. So if I start using them, I have 5 minutes and stuff. And when that 5 minutes is up, that torch will break away. So, yeah. Pretty annoying. I know. This is how it is. So yeah, you light a torch like there, and then you can start going through. Guess I can show it to you. Then you can light it like so. Set it on fire. And there we are. However though, you don't want to keep using your torches left and right, because remember, there's a timer and it goes down. So, yeah. Alright. Let's begin this hell. He's missed new areas and stuff. Talk to these if you're not sure what to do. Press R2 to attack with R1. Pretty awesome. R3 to target lock on. L8 to target lock on, change target. There's also one annoying problem as well, and that is weapon durability. In fact, let's check it right now. Let's see, weapon durability. There we go. If you go to like here, this is very important. So yeah, because I'm dual wielding it and stuff, it actually really goes down faster. But the thing is, with this weapon is that the initial strength for this weapon right here, we can check what the initial strength is. There's the strength stat. Ah, here we go. Right here. See, my strength starts at you see that's dexterity 5, but my strength for the first level is pretty weak. Actually, go to player status and let's check my strength. Yeah, I need one more point in strength, and I can dual wield this. Actually, we're going to do that right now. That's actually a better idea. I don't want to dual wield this because the durability goes down way too quickly. Yes, I do more damage that way, but the durability goes down super quick. To the point where it's just ridiculous, and I don't want to do that. Breaking this, we actually get to get an item. Something very important. You might notice when you defeat the enemies, this number at the bottom right corner appears. That is souls. This is your place of currency which you can use to level yourself up. Huh? Oh, there was to go to someone else. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can't level up yet. That's right. But if I wanted to give myself some extra souls, I go to my inventory like here and use this. Use to acquire souls. I actually recommend saving these until you actually want to use them. They're pretty handy because when you die, you lose all your souls. But you can pick them up again by finding your past self, which already died. But if you die while you lost all your souls, okay, when you hollowed, they're gone forever. This is useful if you want to basically make up back to the souls that you lost. It's annoying. I'm 1 point away from strength, but I can't level it up yet. Oh, another thing, I've reset it. When you go into a bonfire, since I reset it, this happens. The enemies come back. However, though, there's a difference in this version slightly. And it's that if you defeat the same enemies over and over again while resetting the bonfire in this game, eventually what's going to happen is they're not going to come back. Like at all. Yeah. That can happen. So yeah, you got to be careful with that. As you can see, I'm not doing as much damage because I haven't fully used my weapon properly. That's why it's best to dual wield. Okay, lastly, time to teach you the art of the backstab. Press R2 down for a critical hit. That is a backstab. Very nice indeed. Does a ton of damage, and it's just cool to look at while you're at it. Oh, and a dagger. Nice. So I actually have another weapon now. So if I somehow went out durability with this, I can use that dagger as a backup. switch weapons. That's if you got the other weapon as well as backup. I'm gonna light these sconces by myself afterwards, but I just wanted to get through this a bit quickly first. Yep, that's the backstab. Oh, the guy's an arrow, and he actually has a weapon this time. That's annoying. Shoot. And life gem. Nice, not bad. Nice to move the camera. And there's stuff right there. Kick this down. This is useful.
Give it more.
Ah, yes. That's smooth and silky stones. If you have them, give them to this guy, and he might give you something randomly awesome in return. Although, I'm going to backtrack now and light the rest of these sconces. I would usually do this off screen, but actually going to do it just to show you off. Just because I can. But yeah, the other reason was I wanted to get rid of these other guys out of the way so I can just do this on my own. There's actually rewards you get this time. Oh! Ah, yes. These enemies. They are the worst. We actually will be fighting one in a bit. Not now, but soon enough. They are annoying. Okay, so let's light this torch. Alright, let's start running. Light it up. Yeah, sconces, I mean, torches are very scarce. There is an enemy, I think, that you can grind off of that can get him, but for the most part, you really want to be careful with them. So, don't worry, the sconces won't go out once you light them. That'd be bullcrap if they did that. This is for later on. Do this now so I don't forget about it. There we go. Go. And you noticed, as we were jumping down below, you might have noticed there is my corpse down there. I'm gonna get that now. Go. Ah, here we are. Right around here. If you look closely, just gotta angle it just right, and if we do it right, there we go. Nice. There we are. And name of soldier. Nice sconces with a torch, which I've already done. And there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, as you can see, you've got to use that time to go back and forth and do this. Also, you can also light sconces. You can also light your torches actually at a bonfire. And better yet, there's actually an item you can get later on, which also gives you some torches. That's nice as well. Let's see, how many tutorials are left? Yeah, don't forget to kick down that ladder, so I don't have to keep going through that level over and over again. Ah, yes, here we go. A statue blocks your way. Here's something they added a lot more in this version. You might notice statues and stuff, and these guys, well, you need a fragrant branch of yore to actually unblock those. And the annoying thing is though is that there's a limited amount of them, and then like torches, there's no like limited way to get more of them over time, making them pretty annoying. So if you mess up and use to throw branches of yore in places which aren't of anything that good, you can miss out on some pretty sweet loot. In fact, there are entire optional areas you can miss because you didn't use a frame branch of yore properly. Yeah, I know it sucks, but that's how it is. Okay, go through here too. Yeah, you don't have to go through this. You can skip this right out. You don't even need to do this. I'm just doing this to show you guys tutorials because of the messages that pop up. Yeah. Yep, so hold triangle, which I'm doing right now, and hold right weapon press triangle to hold your weapon in triangle. Ah yes, the jumping mechanic. And it's just as awkward in the previous game. Ah, there's a secret ladder here too that we need to go up. So you can jump up here or you can just go up that ladder. So if you run, press circle while dashing, you can jump. Which is pretty cool. Is there a sconce on the other side there? I don't know if there is. Just in case, and just light this up. Again, the torch mechanic I thought was cool. It had potential, but it was really underutilized and not used well enough, quite frankly. There we are. No, I don't see any sconces there. So you gotta run and then jump like so. Okay, let's try it. Yes! Oh! A little close there. Oh, there we go. Ooh, amber herb. Not bad. There. Wait, what do those do again? Ah, slightly restore spell uses. Actually could be useful. Ah, here we are. A few stashes right here. Press R2 to shield we should carry per enemy attacks. We don't have that just yet though, but for plunging attack, they're not as powerful in the last game, but it's still really useful. L1 plus arm for a guard. A what? What's that again? Move plus LR for a guard breaker. Oh right, yes. That's if enemy has a shield, you could do that to push them out of it, which is pretty cool actually. Actually gonna light this up while I'm at it. Oh yes, if you hold down circle while going down a ladder, you can slide down much quicker, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, don't worry. Even though we're climbing up the ladder, we can still see the it's still lighted up like so. See? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of a lunging attack. Yep, while plunging. There we go. Oh! Son of a... I didn't even see you there. And that's a jumping attack. The jumping attack is really awkward. Annoyingly so, unfortunately. If we go through here, we can go through this side right here as well. But let's go through that other way first. What was that up that place up there? Ah, cracked red eye orb. There we go. Oh goody. Maybe I should have kept that torch. Ah yes, and here are the other enemies right here. Been evading those for a while. Okay. Let me backtrack super duper quick and light those sconces. Again, it's for later on, so I'm doing this now, so I'll do it later and do some more needless backtracking. That's it for the base of the tutorial. Again, it's that other area right there with some real tough enemies, but we're going to be back there for quite a while. Actually, I guess my chance to actually use this. Nice. Light a torch. Okay. And there we are, done. That's basically the tutorial levels. If I ever miss any along the way. And there we go. That's for the tutorial. Again, you can skip these. I recommend not though, at least not the first one, that way you can get a shortcut to that. So that way you can trade for any soft and silky for some sweet loot. Problem is though, it's a bit more random. Oh, son of a gun, of course there's one there too. As you can see, my torch is already almost done. What happens is though, the more torches you get, the more time is added. So you're in quite a few of them. Oh, that's it now. And that's it. Yes, I know there are other enemies back there, but and here are messages. Try circling around. Praise the sun. Illusionary war. Nope. It is not. Be careful that some of these are actually just trolls. There's no illusionary war there. Some of them are correct there. There are illusionary wars in this game, but that is not one of them. And praise the sun. And welcome to Majula. Pretty much the main hub in the game. It's not much, but it's home. Oh, there's something through there as well. Divine blessing. That's a very nice thing to have. Let's see. You can look around here as well. Is actually another area of sorts. Oh, I think I know what happened here. Probably for that NPC, didn't he? Here we are. I'm just getting this, so that might be useful for later.
Have you business with me? The way yonder is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above! Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
He is unable, so. And you do not want to hurt him.
See that statue? gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real live person was turned to stone, do you?
No. That's ridiculous. Crazy talk. Crazy.
See that statue? Hey.
But yes, do not hurt him. Believe it or not, he's hit me to a side quest of sorts. A chain of side quests. Remember in the first Dark Souls game, there are certain NPCs where if you talk to the right moment and stuff, or helped, and if they survived in certain parts, they might get items or rewards and all that. That's basically with some NPCs here, except in Dark Souls 2 there's actually trophies next to them. I did manage, first time I played this game, I got a few of the NPCs, I think one, him. There's another NPC later on who I failed at, unfortunately. But I will not fail her this time. This time I will help her succeed. I will not let her go hollow. You'll understand soon enough. And here we are. Talk to her. Very important.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Estes flask.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may level up the power of the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable, the four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
And there we go. So, time to level up. So basically now I'm going to level up certain stats right here. So I'm going to go through all these stats now. Vigor, basically more vigor you have, more HP you have, pretty basic. Endurance, determines your overall stamina. Basically, that helps with the poise. The more poise you have, the less likely you're going to be staggered as well. So it's actually pretty nice to have. And vitality, it should be that determines your maximum equipment node. Basically, you see equipment node right there, 50% at 0.5. If it's just below that, you do a regular roll. If it's really low that, you do a light roll. But if it's above that, you do a fat roll, which basically means you won't roll that much at all. And attunement, which boosts spellcasting speed. Very nice to have. And also lets you increase the amount of slots you can have as well. Strength, it should be acquired to be heavy power weapons. Also boost attack. Dexterity, into real weapons. This also boosts attack. Yeah, some weapons have finesse and dexterity and some pure strength. And there's adept, raise various tributes to ensure one's survival, boost agility and various resistances. So that gives resistance towards poison, bleed, petrifying curse, agility in general, intellect. It should be acquired sorceries, boost magic defense, and proceed in sorceries. And faith shoot boost miracles, boost lightning deficiency, and frequency miracles, so pretty nice. Okay, so let us light this bonfire right here. And there we go, let's begin. I mean, it's a bit more longer today. I'm going to talk with some of the NPCs around here. Because I can. There we go.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
This is a covenant, and certain covenants will either help you or hinder you during your journey. And some of them are pretty useful to have. Specifically, some covenants will help you out and some won't. I'm okay for the moment.
I see. Then you'll have to brave this treacherous journey on your own. If you ever require help, come back anytime.
So yeah, we can rejoin anytime we want.
I will stay here and pray for your safety. Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine. As I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
So now we can learn a jester. There we go.
May you find peace on your journey.
Yes, this statue. It actually tells you specifically how many people have died in this game. A little morbid, but pretty cool. But yeah, also if you get invited to join, you also get like a trophy, I think, as well for each one. And there actually is a bit of a secret around here. Remember, where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Alright, let's heal up first. There we are. Where is that secret? I maybe gotta drop off from somewhere. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was right. I gotta drop off from somewhere. And I think it was up here, wasn't it? Yes, I think it was. Okay. It's around here somewhere. But yes, I do remember. Where is it? I know it was drop off from somewhere. I wasn't there, I don't think. Aha! There it is. Yep, I knew it. Okay, so where do I drop off from here? There we go, found it. Yep. This. There. There's blue secrets up here as well. So drop off from here, and drop off from here. We get this, a Morning Star, and Cleric's Sacred Chime. So basically, that's good for those of you who want to be a cleric, but you didn't choose a cleric class. So you get a chime right there. And here you get the binoculars, which is awesome. What these do is that they allow you to see from far away, but it could also be used to help you aim properly, like fire bolts. It's pretty cool, actually. Speaking of which, let me check. Let me check my equipment. That's a mace, and that's a Morning Star. Ooh, it's much better too. Oh, I got an upgrade. As you can see, I don't know how to wheel it that well. So what's the good about this one? Well, as you can see, it does bleeding damage. That's that stat right there. So hitting me enough times of it, I can actually make him bleed, which is pretty sweet. So it's a good alternative. And there's the dagger. As you can see there, my my dexterity is down by 1 level, so I can't wield that properly either. So let's do a little bit more exploring first and talk to people. We're going to go into the next area next time. Today is mostly just exploring this area, getting a good head start. There we go. Pick these up as soon as possible. And who are you, friend?
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop. I'm a blacksmith. Bring me that.
Now the keys in the main area we have to go to, but that's not until next time. Today we are focusing mostly on just exploring this place. Yeah, one good thing is that if you want to save basically your weapon efficiency, if you see any barrels and stuff, you can just roll into them instead. There's actually another common right here as well. Right here, this one. The Victor's Stone. Basically, it's like if you want the game to be even harder. I'm not going to do that, but you can if you want. It's right there. So if we go around here, I'm pretty sure fog wall overhead. Here's to a completely different area, which we shouldn't really be going to just yet. I'm just going to only see any items beforehand to save time. Nope, no items. Oh, I'll come back here a bit later. But yeah, but there's this. Nice, there's actually a shield. Nice. Okay, yeah. Other thing about chests, you can actually respawn chests as well. Now, if it's a special metal blue chest, I mean, if it's one of those black chests, those ones don't respawn. But if it's actually a brown chest, those ones do. One thing about the brown wooden chests, they can break. If you hit them enough times, you will break them, and then when you open them, instead of getting the desired item, you will get rubbish. No, like literally rubbish. So you don't want that at all. So yeah. He is actually a salesman. Titanite shard. That's for later as well.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
You actually sell certain items later on depending on who you defeat during the story. At the moment, no, not much really I can think of adding in, but it's there.
Well, I do hope I see you again. Well, thank you for coming back. Do take a look at my wares. I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. By the gods, why the hell am I here? Well,
Yeah, the thing, he's actually changed the personality. He starts as a bit, a little mild-tempered. He starts pretty shy and stuff, but humble in a way. But he actually changes later on in personality. And you'll see what I mean soon enough. It's quite interesting. New.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
So, there are covenants as well. You can buy some items here. Some specific wings you can use for later on. I also get some of these as well, which are pretty nice.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those 4 who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day. Have you made friends with the man by the sea? He's lost everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know? Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago they called it Victor's Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges, speak to the rock. Although, you'd just as well not. This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old one? Those 4 who have grown. They for heaven. Imagine. Yeah, were you? Nothing suited you, I presume. Well, that's dismaying.
But yep, you want basic information. Good start from there. Yes, you can actually jump from there, but I recommend not because you just don't. Now, if you here, you get this. An Estus Flask Shard. Nice. Estus Flask Shards increase the amount of flasks that you can have. Actually, where are they? Yeah, I need to tune them first. Let me check. There we go. That's right. I need to equip the item first. It doesn't necessarily flash, but so far we only got 1. But we can look. Now we've got that shard. If we go back to here.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
So, I'll get the Estus Flash Shard. Yep, here we go. Do this. And it's strengthened. So now we have 2 Estus Flash Shards. Pretty sweet. Yeah, because we're online we get to see other people as well playing around, so it's pretty cool. done here. See, oh yeah, that's why it's locked. We can't go back there yet. But we will be going there soon enough. Pigs, run! Ugh. There's actually an Easter egg with those if you beat them enough times, but I don't actually want to fight them just yet. Alright, there. Okay. So before we end this off, we're gonna do a bit of backtracking. Once I've used the souls I've accumulated, it's time to start upgrading ourselves. To use a lost soul, we can get 200, which is not bad. But soul the name of soldier. Use these two, we get a lot more. Nice. Now we have all of these, we can actually upgrade a bit.
Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek lest.
And time to level up. Now we've got a bit more souls we can. First of all, let's level up our strength so that we can actually use the mace. And let's see, if we use attunements like so, this is how we can increase the slots if we want. But for the moment though, I'm actually going to focus on my intelligence a bit, because I want to be able to use sorcerer spells, and I'm a basic intelligence, so we can level it up a little bit as well. There we go. Neat. There, notice there's no red cross in it anymore. That means I can use this without any penalties, which is exactly what I want. So, awesome. Now for the part which is pretty cool and not in the original game until way later. We now travel between bonfires. We could not do this before. Not until like near the end of the game, before it was pointless. This is pretty awesome. So before we end things off, we're going to go back to things betwixt. And actually, well, and actually get a few other items we can get from here. Actually, can I equip that shield now if I want? Basic strength 6. Our strength is 6 now, so that's cool. Ah yes, very important. About shields. The higher the percentage, the more you can block. And if you have 100% block physical shield, that means you can block any physical attack basically without taking any damage. However, it does use up stamina, and the stronger the physical attack which is blocked, the more stamina is used up. But if all your stamina is used up during a block, you actually stagger.
The old women are sisters, long ago, but now.
Still determined as ever, I see. Do you wish to start all over again?
So basically, you can reallocate your points and start another one if you want to. I'm not going to, but it's an option.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again. With a clean slate. No, of course not. Now go along then.
So yeah, kind of annoying and batty in that regard. Okay, now it's time to go get our last refueling items before we end this off. We have a real tough yet frustrating enemy ahead. Okay, so there's actually a bit of a hidden shortcut around here. Right through here. Oh, thank you, ghosts. But yes. See these footprints? I think I was there for show. They're there because, well, of a certain enemy. There he is. Do not let him grab you. You will die. That's what you want. Come on. There. Come on. I hate this thing. It's so annoying. Do not get cornered by this thing. Just take your time. But you want to kill this thing because you actually get something pretty nice. Come on. Do not let him grab you. You will die. That's right. Damn it. Almost got you. Come on. That's new. Damn it! And I'm dead. And that's why I hate fighting this thing. It's so annoying. But now you know. Yes, that's what I want. Nope. Got you, you son of a bitch. And for killing this asshole, we get this. A stone ring. Okay. Can't believe I died twice to that thing. But yes. Additional reduction of enemy poise. Hits greatly reduce enemy poise. The effect may seem trivial, but for those with uncompensated the compound how critical it is to exploit the hole with enemy defenses. Entrance to this ring will be clear. But yes, very nice to have. So yes, that's why we want that. Okay, now it's time to look across and get our reward, as it were. That is a shortcut back to there. If we go back to here, let's see, find out where it is. There we go. Should see a spot right there. So if we go down here, got it. We can get this. Small, smooth and silky stone. Nice. And if we walk back all the way through here, it's just another shortcut. But we do have a smooth and silky stone, so we can actually show that off real quick. Also, I'm not going to show all my level ups on screen. I'm going to do it off screen.
You, give us smooth. Yes, you, give us silky.
So, what you do is you go to your menu like so, go to inventory, and go to smooth and silky stone, and go to leave, not discard. If you go discard, that takes away the item forever. Click leave. Leave smooth stone, okay, yes. And if you do that,
So nice, so smooth. Yeah, silky smooth.
and by doing this, when we pick it up again,
You, give us smooth.
we get an amber herb.
Yes, you.
Yeah, better than nothing. Well, tell me something cooler. But yeah, there we go. So come back there every time and get some nice items. I wonder if I can level up again now. Maybe. Let's have a quick look see. I'm curious. Yes, but the binoculars are but you're probably wondering then, how do we start learning magic if we don't have well, any spells yet? Well, there is actually where you can get a catalyst for free. That's until the next area, which I'll be showing off next time. But there we go. For now though, we are going to finish call it for a day. Ah, there she is right here.
Bearer of the seek lest the
Let's see, can I level up? Ah, I can level up once. Good. Let's see, what to level up? So there is strength as well, which is nice. And some dex. But I'm going to level my intellect a little bit first, so that way I can start using some basic magic. There. Okay, and with that, we're going to call it a day. But yeah, that's it for the first part of Dark Souls 2, Scar the First Sin. Hope you guys can enjoy this so far. I know I am, but it won't go without its fault, and there will be quite a few rage-inducing things that are going to happen in this game. That's just how it is. But for those who don't mind that, I hope you could spare with me. The next time we go to a first major area in the game, which is actually down there. But with that, this is Maximum 347, gamer of the type of RPG platformer. Stay classy.